Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. Today we are at Dubai Airport. We'll be having a flight from Dubai International to Manama at Bahrain. So this flight we will try to be lucky and we can find some controllers online. I will be trying to go through or fly through the online network IVAO. As you can see, the aircraft we're gonna be flying is the Saudia Airlines Airbus A320. The airport seems to be full with Emirates Airlines. You can see the tower, ATC tower there, and some landscapes in Dubai here. We are at gate C56, so let's go to the cockpit and start preparing the aircraft. So first things we do is connect the power, external power up the aircraft, the batteries, nav light, strobe light, emergency light, and align the GPS. So today probably we will be needing I'm just calling the passengers and the cargo and the fuel trucks. So we may need about 7,000 kilograms of fuel. Let's assume that this is gonna be full flight. And you can see some nice water picture here. Okay, never mind. Gonna be full of cargo, 11,000 kilograms, and we can start boarding the aircraft. I'm just starting the plug-in called Passenger FX 2020, so basically it will give some announcement and sounds to increase the immersion of this flight. It's loading, as you can see now. Okay. So we can start preparing the aircraft. So our flight is from Dubai.
Flight attendant, doors on automatic, cross-check and report.
Oscar Mike Delta Bravo to Manama, Oscar Bravo India. It's already, the route is already programmed in my computer. Our flight is
Flight attendants, arm doors for departure.
3156. Aligning the GPS and asking for the winds data and putting the calculation for the zero fuel weight.
Flight attendants, please prepare for gate departure.
We'll start the APU. And we can remove the vehicles around the aircraft. Okay, so the takeoff performance V11 142, VR 143, V2 147. We'll be flying flaps 2 on trim down 2.2, and the legs takeoff gonna be 555. This is our route plan, and we will be ready to take the clearance from ATC. Okay, let's connect to the server, but before that, putting the squawk 2000 until the air traffic controller give us another squawk. Okay, we'll connect now.
Link engaged.
Okay, we are connecting now. And let's take the clearance, so I need my notepad here.
Member joined.
Let's make a radio check.
Member left.
Center, good evening, this is Saudia A156 radio check.
Member joined.
Saudia 156, السلام عليكم, Arabian Control, level 5.
Center, wa alaikum assalam, Saudia 156, ready to copy clearance to Manama.
Roger, Saudia 156, clear to your destination Dammam. After departure runway heading, runway active 20 right, initially climbing 4,000 feet, your squawk 0532. 3541, ready for departure. Sudan Air, Sudan 3541 heavy cruise takeoff runway 30 right, wind in Dubai 320 at 120 knots. Takeoff from runway 30 right, Sudan 3541.
Center, Saudia 156, clear to Manama to initial flight level 4,000 feet, runway expected 20 right, and squawk 0530 for Saudia 156.
Saudia 156, your advice is correct, push and start is approved, facing east, QNH 1017.
Push back up approved if we're facing east and QNH 1017 Saudia 156.
South African 019er dissemination for level 150.
So, they give us the clearance now.
South African 019.
220 right. 30, probably this is 30 right. Yeah. Okay. And the squawk is 05. Zero 5 3 0 in QNH 1017. And let's have a look at the airport. And we can call for the pushback truck.
Grounded cockpit, tow is driving up. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
And control Emirates 656 Heavy on Alpha 13 at holding point 13 Alpha, ready for departure, runway 30 right.
Emirates 656 Heavy, cruise takeoff runway 30 right to the ATC at 120.
Yep, for takeoff 30 right, Emirates 656 Heavy, thank you.
I had to connect my account so I can see the charts. And now we'll be departing from 30 right, so let's take the instruction. So we are ready to move.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, which means that smoking is not allowed anywhere in the aircraft, including the toilets, which are protected by a smoke detector alarm. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the laboratory is strictly prohibited by law. As a reminder, the non-smoking sign will remain illuminated throughout the trip. Thank you.
We can start moving now. Starting the timer.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
South Africa 019er, report your position.
Direct to package, South African 019er.
South Africa 019er, expect Victor ILF20 left, turn right heading 140.
Right heading 140 and expecting runway 31 left. South African 019er.
Member joined.
So we are here and we will be taxiing to runway 30 right here. So let's take the inspection after we finish the pushback. As you can see, there's an aircraft taking off there. We can start engine 1.
Emirates Emirates 656 heavy, radar identify, continue climb flight level, continue climb to 7,000 feet.
Continue climb 7,000 feet, Emirates 656 heavy.
South Africa 019er, descend maintain to 9,000 feet.
9,000 feet. South African 019.
South African 019er, right heading 150.
Right heading 150. South African 019.
Center, good evening, Turkish 111, radio check.
Operation
Turkish 111 heavy, good evening, Arabian control, readable flight.
Position Dubai International Airport, scanned Golf 2, request IFR clearance.
disconnecting tow. Stand by.
We're gonna check.
Turkish 111 heavy, clear to your destination, uniform Golf Tango Bravo via Darmo 3 Foxtrot on active 30 right, initially claiming 4,000 feet, your squawk 0568.
Yeah, clear destination via Darmo 3 Foxtrot departure, route asphalt, runway 30 right, initially 4,000 feet, squawk 0566, Turkish 111.
We are waiting for the.
Turkish 111, your advocate is correct, will know ready for push start.
We'll call you when ready for push and start, Turkish 111.
Has been removed.
South African 019 return left heading 120 and descend making 7,000 feet, expedite to descend for approach.
As I said, we are waiting
September
for the pushback track to
120,
move.
descending 7,000 and
So we
will
can take
report
it
an experience.
Sections
South
now.
African 019.
Emirates 656 heavy, continue climb to fly level 150.
Continue climb 150, Emirates 656 heavy.
Turkish 111 ready for push and start.
Turkish 111 stand by, Sudan Air 3541, continue climb fly level 360.
Member joined.
As you can see, the
Turkish 111 heavy, push and start approved, facing west, QNH 1017.
QNH 1017, push and start is approved, facing West Turkish 111.
South Africa 19er, continue descent to 5,000 feet.
Descend 5,000 feet. South African 019.
Urban Control, good evening. Air India 39er heavy with you at the holding point Kilo 10, Dubai International.
as you can see, it's busy here, and yeah, it's exciting.
Air India 39er heavy. Continue taxi to runway 30 right at Mike 13 Alpha, cross now 30 left via Mike 13 Bravo.
Continue taxi to runway 30 right, cross runway 30 left, Air India 39er heavy.
Center Saudia 156, ready to taxi to runway 30 right at Dubai International.
Saudia 156 taxi to runway 30 right at Mike 13 Alpha via Lima 3 and Mike.
Taxi to 30 left via Mike 13, then Lima, then Mike, Saudia 156.
Control. Continue climb to final flight level 350.
Continue climb flight level 350, Emirates 656 Heavy, thank you.
Lima 3 and Mike.
Hello in control, good evening, this is Papa Romeo Bravo Bravo Sierra.
So Lima 3. Then Mike.
Airplane control, Air India 39 Heavy, requesting takeoff from Mike 15 intersection.
Mike 13. Mike.
Stand by Pram Air Papa Romeo Bravo Bravo Sierra, good evening, Arabian control, that identify continuous.
Roger sir, already identified, continuous flight, Papa Romeo Bravo Bravo Sierra.
Member joined.
Saudi South African 019er descending 3000 feet, turn left now 030.
Descend and maintain 3000 left, heading 030, South African 019er.
Control, good day. Netherlands 585 after departure from the Dubai airport. We are flying to the Sharian airport. We have made 1000 feet.
November Alpha 585, stand by. South African 019er turn continue left heading 230, great approach ILF 20 left, report established.
Full report when established.
So this is Lima 3.
1 left. South African 019er.
Alpha 585, radar identify, continue to destination. Report defied inside.
I will report inside Russia Force 585.
Wow, it's busy today, so yeah, it's exciting. So after Lima 3, will we taxi in Oman?
585 runway inside, so if there are no traffic, we are requested to dive flying on the apron.
I will fly direct to apron. Thank you.
And we'll be turning right on Mike here.
Arabian control, Air India 39er.
India 29er, go ahead.
Sir, we requested Mike 15 intersection for takeoff, runway 30 right.
India 39er, vehicle takeoff runway 30 right, in Dubai 340 at 11 knots.
Continue taxi to runway 30 right, Air India 39er Heavy.
ILS established. Runway.
There's an aircraft just took off.
South African 019er.
This is Emirates.
South Africa 019er, continue approach number 1.
Continue to approach number 1. South African 019er.
So they're using the 30 right for takeoff.
Enough 585 clear to land to apron, at apron wind is 200 at 07 knots.
Roger, we are on the... So we are on the ground. Thank you.
Air India 39er Heavy, ready for departure.
India 39er, clear takeoff for runway 20 right, wind is 340 at 11 knots.
We invite you to sit back, relax,
Winds copy, clear for takeoff runway 30 right, Air India 39er.
plan and our flight.
South Africa 019er, clear to land, runway 30 left, wind 340 at 11 knots.
This is Air India. As you can see, they are entering the runway.
Little left,
They're gonna depart before us.
left. South African 019.
Member joined.
Control مساء الخير لوفتهانزا 55 باسنج وفلايت ليفل 150 لوفتهانزا 55 good السلام عليكم مساء الخير Arabian Control radar identify continue climb to flight level 3 for continue climb to flight level 340 Lufthansa 55.
So this is Air India, the one when talking to the ATC right now. It's departing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff.
No, Foxtrot 585, we are on the ground, so we are reading your frequency.
You're afraid of the dark. A reading light can be found in the panel above you.
So, NAF 585, your frequency change approved, have a good evening.
Member left.
Turkish 111, pushback completed, ready for taxi.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Air India 39er, heavy reporting.
Turkish 777, stand right. Air India 39er, continue climb flight level 150.
Continue climb flight level 150, Air India 39er, heavy, thanks.
It's getting busy. So we are about to reach the runway. Center Saudia 156, holding short runway 30 right at Dubai. We're waiting for the clearance for takeoff. This is the India aircraft that's departed now.
Turkish 111, request taxi.
Turkish 111, contact Dubai Tower 118.75, see you later.
Contact tower.
Saudia 156, contact Tower 18.75, see you later.
Contact Tower Saudia 156. Okay, we'll have to switch to the tower now.
South African 019.
Link disengaged.
Tower, good evening, this is Saudia 156, holding short runway 30 right, ready to departure.
Saudia 156, hello sir, service windows 340 at 11 knots, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Saudia 156, runway 30 right. Okay, so...
Goodbye Tower, good day. South African 019 on final 30 left.
Sierra Alpha
Member joined.
019 sir, service windows 340 at 11 knots, runway 30 left, clear to land.
we took the clearance and
Approaching 30 right. South African 019.
take off. It seems to be very busy here.
Tower, good evening, Turkish 111, ready for taxi.
On runway 30
Turkish 111, hello sir, the taxi to holding point Mike 15 Alpha runway 30 right via Kilo 12, hold short and Kilo 120.
sir, I read you 1 by 5. Please speak a bit louder and repeat again.
Turkish Triple One, taxi to Holding Mike 15 Alpha runway 30 right via Kilo 12. Hold short at 1
So V1.
Taxi holding point runway 30 right via Kilo 12. Turkish Triple One.
Positive climb, heel up, and up we go. So
Executive
this is
runway
Dubai,
30 left via Kilo 9, South African 019.
South African 019, welcome to Dubai, Captain. Proceed to stand Charlie 61 via Kilo 9er and Kilo, sir. Thank you.
Continue to Charlie 61 via Kilo 9 and Kilo South African 019.
and we would go for the autopilot now, and it should
Saudia 156, contact center at 132.125. Good day, sir.
Switching to center Saudia 156.
So we'll switch back to the center.
Member joined.
Turkish Triple One, clear to cross runway 30 left.
Link disengaged.
Roger, squawk 3411, descending 2000 feet and heading 120 Gulf Air 106. Walaikum salam.
Center Saudia 156 at flight level 4000.
Saudia 156, Assalamu alaikum, Arabian control, identify, continue climb to level 150.
Continue to 150, Saudia 156. So we get the clearance.
India 29er, continue climb to level 340.
Continue climb to flight level 340, Air India 39er.
106, descent making 2000 feet. 2000 feet, 106.
Control Air India 39er, sir, we seem to be a bit too heavy for flight level 340 at the moment, requesting 320 instead.
Left station, code 5?
Air India 39er.
Would you like to maintain flight level 320?
Confirm, sir.
Approved.
Climbing to flight level 320 then, Air India 39er.
Go flight 106 turn left heading 115. Left heading 115 Gulf Air 106.
So we are about to pass the 1000 feet, and we can switch off the landing lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've now passed the altitude of 10,000 feet. All electronic devices may now be switched off from airplane mode.
Member left.
This aircraft is equipped with Wi-Fi. Please see your flight attendant for more information. Thank you.
Saudia 156, ground mission flight level 260.
260 for Saudia 156.
Buffer 106, turn right heading 210, reduce your speed 210 or less for approach.
Left, right heading 270, clear ILS 30 right, clock clear 106.
Member joined. Member joined.
Swiss 242, you are leaving space, frequency change approved, good evening.
Frequency change approved, thanks, U2CS is 243 heavy.
Member left.
Alpha 106, established, localizer 30 right, 12 miles.
Buffer 106, clear to land, runway 30 right, wind 320 at 14 knots.
Clear to land 30 right, Alpha 106.
Member joined. Member joined.
Arabian control potatoes, Kabalux 2001, level 300, descending level 150, inbound Orsara.
Cargo 2001 AV, good evening, Arabian control, radar identified, descending level 240.
Descending level 240, Kabalux 201, correction 2001.
So we reached the cruising altitude after 30 minutes from takeoff at flight level 260. And 28 minutes since we departed the gate.
Turkish 111, you're leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. Have a good evening.
Thanks for your service. Bye bye, Turkish 111.
Cardiologue 2001, expect Victor left 30 left, turn right now 130.
Expecting ILS runway 30 left and now right turn 120, Cardiologue 2001.
Right heading 130.
Member left.
On blocks, Gulf Air 106.
Okay, since
Last station Saigon.
Gulf Air 106, we are on blocks.
Gulf Air 106, you are leaving your flight is cruise frequency change approved. Have a good evening. Bye.
122A, thank you sir, bye bye.
okay, since we are at the cruising altitude and there's a time to explain about this aircraft. First of all, I don't pretend that I know it all. I just learned. Probably most of the people watching this video knows what
Cardiologue 2001, turn right heading 140.
Right turning 140, Cardiologue 2001.
See, I'll have to pause when they are talking because I cannot reduce the sound for them or the volume for the ATC. It's important to hear every transmission from the ATC. So I'm saying that most of the people watching this video knows what I'm talking about. People who love and have the passion for aviation. I'm not a pilot. I don't have any relation with that. It's just a hobby, and I like to explore and learn. So all the information that I'm gonna say here, it is just personal opinions from the thing that I learned and watched in the online, and by the practice playing the flight simulator since 1988 on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2 and switched to explain 11 lately, utilizing the VR capability. As you can see, I'm flying in VR. So let me explain a little bit about the Airbus. Before I was more into the Boeing, and honestly, after discovering the way that the Airbus will let you enjoy your flight, I switched to the Airbus. But it's a personal opinion. So let me just
Member left.
switch the lights here. Yeah, as you can see the aircraft from here. The flight officer is here.
Member left.
The seat is here. In my seat, the captain is here. So let me explain about for the people who are new to this. Let me explain about the panels here. So have a look at this. This is called, I think, the primary display.
Member left.
And it will show you here your altitude from the sea level. So we are at 26,000 feet above the sea level, and here it will show you your speed. So we are a little bit less than 280 knots. And also the direction, we are about 268 in this direction. Okay. The other display here
I think the MFD or the multi-function display. As I said, I'm not expert on this, but I enjoy flying. That's it. So as you can see, our ground speed is 318 knots, and this is
Member
the
joined.
wind direction. This is our aircraft going on this green route. This sign means this is the time that we should start descending to our destination. Those two are a backup for
Capalox 001 requesting further descent.
those two are backup for those for this. So if a reason this one failed, you have another backup here. This instrument will show you the engine status, engine
Radio and control, Capalox 001.
Engine 1, engine 2, and this shows the fuel that we got on board now. So we got about 5,000 kilogram of fuel, and here is some indications about your warning and some indicators here. This panel will be linked to those, so you can see the engine status here, the bleed, the pressure, the electrical system, many things you can check here depending on what do you switch. Here, this is a very important instrument which is called on the Airbus or on the Boeing, it's called FMC, Flight Management Computer, or FMS, Flight Management System, and in the Airbus they call it MCDU or something similar. So basically this is where you program your aircraft to go through a route, which is this route here. So all this is programmed here. You program your, you put your fuel, you put, it will give you an estimation for your or your progress, when you're gonna reach this point, and what's the quantity of fuel when you're gonna reach this point. So this is for the flight computer. Of course, the clock there, and it's 18:54 now, Zulu time or Greenwich time. This panel is to control the display here. So we want to change the display here to plan mode or to arc mode, so we can make the zoom here. I can show the airports around. You see it's popped up. So this portion is for the display, and this is for what they call it the altimeter, and this is given by the ATC in a different airport in a different number. As you remember, when we departed from Dubai, they told us the QNH is 1017. So this is depending on the weather, depending on many factors. This portion here, this is the autopilot panel. So by this switch means that the autopilot is on and the auto throttle is on. The auto throttle is controlling this two levers, which is controlling the power output from the engine. And those three elements or four elements, the first one is controlling the speed. Now it is dashes because it's controlled by the flight management system, which is controlling the speed. I'm not doing anything. The aircraft is controlling the speed, controlling the heading here, and controlling the altitude, and controlling the VS, which is the vertical speed. So sometimes you will need to put this manually when you get directions from the ATC, so you can play with these numbers according to the ATC. When they told you to reduce your speed to like 210 knots, the heading now it is also dashes and dot because it's controlled by the flight computer. So when it reach, I will show you something. When it's reaching to this point, for instance, it will automatically tell the aircraft to...
Working control, this is Papa Romeo Bravo Bravo Sierra.
So it will tell the aircraft to turn left with a new heading. This one is our flight altitude, top of the flight level and top of the sea level. So as we said, we are flying on
Member left.
flight level 260. When I say flight level 260, means 26,000. For the vertical speed here, which is the speed of your climb or the speed of your descent. So this is also, as you can see, it's dashes because it's controlled by the aircraft. This panel is for the flight officer here, first officer.
Member
So
joined.
it's controlling his panels here and there.
Member joined.
What else? This, I don't want to press it by mistake. Those two, let me get a closer shot. Engine 1 and engine 2. The switches for the engines, if you remember when we were doing the pushback, I started those. Where did my...
Member left.
I think I lost track because okay. So if you would remember this when we were doing the pushback here, when we started the engine 1 and 2. This is called the circle or the half circle here. It's called the trim, and this is controlling the what you can say. It's like a fin on the end. On the wings, on the back wing, small wings on the tail. It will control your pitch going up or going down. This lever called speed brake, and what it do, it will give you some drag when you are on the air and want to reduce your speed, especially during the descent. And this is the flaps. So we would remember we've been in flaps 2 when we took off. So the flaps idea or the flaps is used to let the plane fly on lower speeds. Will keep the aircraft on the air on a lower speeds. So we usually use it on a takeoff when the aircraft is heavy, and we use it always on the landing, because in the landing you are trying to reduce your speed till you reach
Member left.
the runway. And here is the overhead panel. I will just tell you the important things. As I said, I'm no expert, but something I learned. This is for the thing that tells the aircraft where it's positioned. So it's like the GPS. So those three instruments in the beginning should be aligned, so the aircraft will know where is it exactly in the world. The flight control, emergency electrical power, those the wipers here. Let's see how. Okay, here is the lights, landing light, taxi light, runway entry light. This is the strobe light, beacon light, wing light, and the logo on the tail. This is the APU. The APU is the auxiliary power unit. This is used to power the aircraft when the engine is off, especially on pushback, or when the aircraft arrive about to. I'm just monitoring when should I talk to the ATC to ask for the descent. Let's turn to ATC now, and we tell him we are ready to descend. Okay, no ATC here today. So, give me a minute to check the coverage map. I'm checking it again from my mobile. Yeah, no ATC in this area. So, what we're gonna do, we'll take it manually from here. What we need to know is the weather and destination. But we want to switch to the Unicom.
Link disengaged.
And now we want to know what's the weather in our destination. So this is what they call the meter. It will give you the weather in particular airport. So Bahrain is OBBI. This is the time when they took the information. The wind there is coming from 320 direction, 30 knots. So this is where we need to know. Let me just program the descent. So we will be arriving from this side. So I'm programming the arrival. So we should be, since the wind from this direction, we should be approaching 30 right. So ILS 30 right, and let me check our last point. So got one. Okay, I told you I'm no expert, I'm stuck in here. So, let me see how to figure this out. We will be going on the IRIS 30 right, and for a reason it is not accepting. Select heading and track first. I have no idea, honestly. Probably will have to. What should I do? I want to clear this one, and I don't know how. Come on. So we can stop this now until we figure out. So we'll take this manually and we'll be descending on this rate. Arrival 30 right. Okay. Some progress here. So let's see the flight plan. How is this going? Okay, I think we can. We are way too high, so let's increase our descent. I know it's better to have the lights on, but honestly, when you run VR, it is like being in a real aircraft. So when the lights are like this, it will not help me concentrate, but like this, yeah. We want to reach 1,500. is the time we can use the speed brake to accelerate our descent more and more, because I was talking too much and I was relying that the ATC will be there, but I'm trying to increase our descent to reach 1,500 before this point. We need the destination data now. We will have to report that we are going to runway 30 right. And we are on descent. So everybody around us will know. The QNH is 1020. So we can put this one here. 1020. We're still using the speed brakes. As you can see, we are going from here, then left, then right to the airport. The airport here on this two white stripe. We'll have to change the QNH to standard. Sorry, from standard to 1020. I think we can let the aircraft manage this as well. When you press this is the landing system, it will give you some indications here to help you when you reach to the approach that you are on the center line here, and here that you are on the right glide slope. It's the other one here. So when we reach 10,000 feet, we will have to switch on the landing lights. This is standard, I guess, all aircraft flying around the world. So we almost reaching 10,000 feet. Okay, switch it on. And the flight attendants, they are announcing that we started the descent for the passengers to be prepared and take their seats and fasten their seat belts. As you can see in the timer, it is 1 hour since we departed or left the gate at Dubai, and 46 minutes since we took off from Dubai. I think we can at least speed brakes, and you can see I made a small click here. I like lift it up, you see, like this and like this. When I lift it up, so the speed brake is armed. That means I think we need to use it here. When it's armed, that means as soon as the aircraft lands or touch down, it will activate the brakes, the speed brakes, to reduce the speed on the landing. I just want to reach this symbol. If you can see, it's like V, the blue one, V shape. That means that I'm on track when I reach there. That means we are on track. We see this green dot in front of the 4,200. That means we are on the right path, going or the right path on the descent. This shows 15 nautical miles from the airport or from the runway. I will have to put the auto brake too low, so this will make or initiate the auto brake when we land. So usually when we land, we take the throttle all the way back and put it on reverse. So this will reverse the engine thrust, so it will help the aircraft stop. Okay. So we will be arriving from this side.
2,500.
Then we will go to the gates from here. Okay, so we are almost there. The airport is there, as you can see. So when we start moving to the right, we can start something called the localizer. The localizer here is to let your aircraft align with the center line of the runway. So let me just turn right. You see the airport there. The aircraft is doing all of this by itself. So we can push the localizer here, and the localizer indication, and yeah, when it's like this, that means it's captured now. And the other one here is the approach, and what it does, it takes us to the glide slope. You see the glide slope on blue, that means it's not active yet. When it goes to green, that means it's been captured. So enough talking for me. I will have to concentrate, switching on some lights, and I have to report this that we are on final, so everybody will know around us. And let's start descending. Now gears down. Take the aircraft from here, so I will switch off the autopilot, and I'm doing this manually now.
1,000.
Flaps. Flaps.
Okay.
Approaching 30 right.
So this is Bahrain Airport. You see some of the landmarks for Bahrain. And I should be concentrating on the runway here.
400.
You see the cars moving on the highway.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 20. 10. 5.
Okay, touchdown. Reverse. Try to be on the center line. So, welcome to Bahrain International Manama Airport. Can switch off the landing light. Oops, I'm trying to see. Okay. Transponder to standby. I want to switch on the APU before we reach the gate. Flaps up, speed brake off. You can hear in the background the music for Saudi Airlines when the aircraft arrives. You can see there is one aircraft there. Anyhow. We came back out this gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a personal request. If anyone's found a watch with a blue band, please notify one of the flight attendants. Again, this is a watch with a blue band. Thank you.
طار البحرين الدولي in Arabic. Okay, I think we will need to wait for the marshal. Yeah, there is no marshal here. You can see this electronic.
Flight attendants, disarm doors.
It will show you when to stop. Viva! Stay connected with Bahrain favorite network. Nice. Okay, 15 meter, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, parking brake, and switching off the engines. So we can call for the jetway. As you can see, let's see it from outside. It's moving toward the aircraft. Okay, we can start switching off some of the things here. Okay. Okay, it's connected, so we can ask for the external power. So we can close the APU. And we will call the cargo trucks. And we can open the gate. And we can switch off seats. Seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Okay, and the emergency lights off now. What else? Fuel pumps off, and we can switch off the spotlights. I will show you the aircraft. Of course, there's no passengers, but if you want to have a look. Okay, so we can switch the logo lights, logo lights off, and we can switch off the aircraft. And close the door while after we leave. Okay? So, as usual, we'll have to disconnect first. Okay, so that's it. And as usual, let's have a look at the replay. Okay, so this is the moment when we about to arrive. This is the aircraft here. Don't mind my controller here. This is Manama. You can see a couple of the landmarks here. Honestly, explain on night is on night flights is very nice. All the lights in VR, you feel that you are there, really.
You can see the reflections of the landing light here on the streets. Of course, the cars are not moving on the replay, but if you would remember on the approach, I show you a couple of the aircraft moving, the cars moving. So you can see the lights here. And here is our aircraft about to land. Let me see. How did I did it here? Okay, let's take it. Fast forward. Here I was taxiing. There's another aircraft there at the time. It's moving forward. It's moving fast forward. That's why it seems funny. You can see I'm taxiing here. I switch off, I think, the landing light or the runway lights. Switch off the taxi lights here. And was trying to align with the gate. Lufthansa, KLM. We are at gate 14, Manama, landmarks. You can see the sign, 7 meters, 6 meters. Okay, and I think I stopped on the right. It should be furthermore, but anyhow, I didn't know if this would be shown in the replay. Yeah, the jetway. It's moving. Okay, that's all what I got, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for another flight. Thank you very much, and bye.